Hi guys, I'm with Rob Jones, who's the head of eXp Commercial. So Rob, how did you end up at eXp, and sort of tell me a little bit about how you ended up here?
No, it's a bit of a long story. I'll cut it down. I was working in commercial real estate, launched a couple of businesses. I come from a franchising background, so I built them, exited them, sold them, all in commercial. I then started lecturing on international franchising. That was at the SGH School of Economics in Warsaw. Spoke to a few Remax guys out there, put me in touch with the Remax guy in the UK that I started consulting with. He came to eXp, and here I am.
And since you've joined eXp, what's like the one thing that surprised you about the business and about the agents?
I'd say two things if I can,
Yeah,
Steve.
you go for two.
It's hard to clear. One is the sheer size of the business. You don't understand until you're in it all the moving parts, all the different countries, all the different agents in different parts of the world. That leads on to the next bit. It's the collaboration. You know, it sounds cliche to say it, but it's the secret sauce. It's what makes eXp tick. It's when I'm out talking to commercial agents. It's not just a new division in a new country. We have got 29 countries behind us. We have got 90,000 agents, and we have got 1,000 agents here in the UK, all backing us and supporting us.
And with agents, when they join, how, obviously you're a team leader rather than a day-to-day agent,
Yeah.
but that split that they get, how life-changing is that number for a good agent?
Absolutely phenomenal. That's the key, is for the good agent. What we have is, like Steve saying, we have our split and our cap. Now the split is the key. A lot of people have splits. The cap is what makes it magic. In commercial, for instance, a good agent, we should be looking anywhere between 100, 200,000 in our first couple of years. Won't take much to get up to that sort of level before we start pushing up to the 400,000, especially when our repeats start kicking in if you're a new agent. To know that your commission is capped at £30,000, it's absolutely life-changing.
Yeah.
If you're taking £400,000 a year commission-wise, you'll only give £30,000 into the business. It's 7.5%. That's all you've given the business for the whole year.
And if you're speaking to an agent and they're on the fence, they're worrying about their basic salaries, what advice would you give to them about forgetting about that and realising what bigger is out there for them?
I take them back to what they're earning now and what they're generating now. There's two separate conversations. So we'll say, they might be on a salary, £35,000, £45,000 a year. They might be doing 20, 30,000 fees, and they're taking 10% of that, 15% of that. Then I show them what one of those fees with a 70-30 split with eXp would give them. And it's usually, in a lot of the cases, it's more than the salary plus the commission they're getting now.
Yeah.
So then that takes the pressure off them. If you tell them
The
it's
thing with
one.
commercial is you can earn on one deal 30, 40, 50,000 pounds.
Yes, you really can.
Residential, that might be 10 deals, but with commercial, it's one or two deals and you're capping.
Yeah, indeed. It's not hard, especially if you're doing the tenant find on the leases, especially in London, where you're coming from. If you're looking at, a 120, 150, 200,000 pound lease, you're looking at 15, 20,000 pounds just for the tenant find alone.
And tell me, how have you found the switch between, for the eXp agents, not having a desk, not having to be anywhere? How do you find that way of working and that freedom?
It's been, some of them struggle a little bit. I have a few agents when they first start, they still check in every day. I have to start telling them, I might be head of commercial, I have a role. But I'm not there to manage them. I'm not there to babysit them. So yeah, it's more than the desk and the thing. It's that mentality that they still feel that they need to check in with people. They still need to think they report to people. If they have a good day, obviously I never discourage it. They phone me and say they have a good day. So great day and things.
So even though they don't have bosses, they still have that community and they still have that person to be accountable to.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because the accountability, again, it's what I say when people first start with us. And this is right at the start, especially if they haven't been self-employed previously.
Yeah.
They say, accountability. When you're self-employed, you're accountable to no one. You answer to no one, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's where that you have to dig deep to get out of bed in the morning.
Some people say the nice thing about eXp is you're alone, but you're never alone.
Yeah, I like that. I haven't heard that, but it's true. Yeah, indeed. I'm going to you trademark that one. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks very much, mate.
No worries. Good to see you.